post-run ramblings today. I have got some, they were actually mid-run ramblings. Thought about stopping and blubbering to the camera, but I was in a really good flow. So, okay. If you're a beginner runner, if you're starting out and getting disheartened by your pace, 1, well done for getting out there and running. 2, ignore your pace. Because one day, if you are consistent, if you do it in a smart way and build up your runs, you'll get to a point where your runs get like 10, 20 seconds faster per minute, and you're just like, who is this runner? Who is this person? And my thought was, track, but don't chase. Put on your Strava, your Garmin, however it is to track. I think tracking is really important to manage your progressive overload, your progressive increases in your runs week to week, reducing the risk of injury. Just to put it on, put it in your pocket and not look at your pace. Because you've got to ignore everyone else on the running journey that they're on. We don't know how long they've been running for. We don't know what distances they're doing today, what intervals, what tempos, what thresholds. And so I feel like you just really need to run your own race. Cheesy, I know. Put those blinkers on and not worry about other people's pace, because if you start chasing other people's pace and you're like a minute, in a slower pace than them, it's actually not going to make running enjoyable. And I think when you put your Strava on and you just go, I'm going to go for 30 minutes out, 30 minutes back, or if it's 15 minutes out, 15 minutes back, if I happen to walk, so what? It will progress. Trust the process. I say this because I just did 18k. I didn't want to get out of bed this morning at 5:30 and go for a run. 2, I was like, okay, well, I'll just do 13. I know that's actually still a very long distance, so I do appreciate that. But I've been trying to do more like 16, 17s, and I was like, that's fine. 13's okay. I ended up doing 18. I just put on my phone, Strava in the pocket, music in, beats in, and just enjoyed the process. So that is my tip for those starting out running. Track, but don't chase the pace. And my other thought is about food. Would you guess? Food. So I'm trying to build the nutrition service offering at West End Strength, and that's both in person and online. It has the ability to reach lots of people. But I'm going to be honest, I'm struggling. I'm struggling because I have an approach that isn't what all the noise is in terms of calorie counting, calorie restrictions. And I'm really speaking specifically to women who are strength training 3 to 5, 6 times a week. Well, not strength training that many times, but like training, strength and conditioning and running. And struggling to understand how to fuel their body, how to eat to support their training. And I just worry that we're still out there overtraining and undereating and thinking that that is going to be the answer to losing fat, because it's not. And I know it's not a fancy meal plan. It's not a count your calories and restrict all your eating, and that is what in the fitness industry we just have become really known to do. And so I actually feel scared to put my message out there because it is against the norm, and so I don't really do this. I just hide. Maybe the people will find me who need me. So this is me. Second time this week, when over a week ago I said I was going to show up and be awkward and clunky. This is me being clunky. I guess I also feel like I've got to show up here and have all the answers, and I know, there's a lot of fitness and nutrition coaches who just look so polished, but I guess this is also part of my journey of becoming a nutrition coach. And I believe in what I'm doing because I have worked through it. I used to overtrain and undereat, hardly eat, avoided carbs, maybe had like the smallest serve of carbs in one of my meals. And I thought that was the answer. And I don't do that anymore, and I feel I am like the strongest I ever been. I'm 40, I've had 2 kids, and I'm lifting heavier than when I was 32 and becoming fitter than when I was, younger. And I don't think I would be able to do this if I wasn't eating properly. So I guess probably more part of me is coming up here and sharing this is just to step into this zone of being a nutrition coach and showing how I want to show up. And it might not sing to you, it might sing to you. I think the first step in building the right nutrition is understanding what your body needs. So I have a takeaway for you today for this weekend. Choose a meal. Choose one meal to improve, or if you tend to skip it, to add it in. Start with breakfast. Or if you're someone who doesn't fuel before you train, start there. And if you don't know what to eat, send me a message. I'll help you. But also, you don't have to do X, Y, Z. You don't have to do this. There are certain macros to hit, but if just eating is your starting point and eating more to fuel your training, I wouldn't overcomplicate it. And sometimes if you're training at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, it's really whatever your stomach can take. And you'll get used to it, and then you'll be able to change what you can eat, and then you can adjust and tweak the dials. But probably fundamentally, like before we understand the macros, the first step is to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So start there. That is my post-run rambles for today. Post my Saturday long run. Got it done. It's Saturday. Thanks for listening. I'll continue to be here, awkward and clunky. Have a great weekend.